How you doing, everybody? It's Tim Forbes, Snap Out the Funk, Agent T. I'm here with my brother. We got Mr. J. Allen Poe. Introduce yourself.
Of course, he wants me to talk already. It's raining, so if I'm yelling my voice very loudly, it's because it's raining in the background. Don't take offense.
And just because it's loud, period. But we're speaking on wisdom tonight. Pretty much, we're just gonna give it to you short and raw. When I think of wisdom, pretty much for the most part, knowledge, of course. Seeking and finding whatever it is you're looking for. Wisdom is pretty much the key to everything. It ties into everything. How you assess information, the outcome of whatever it is that you're going into could be, how surroundings affect you, everything. Wisdom affects everything. Now, before I continue, I'm going to go ahead and knock this out the park real quick. I believe in God, Jesus Christ, so I do search, within the Bible and other places as well, too, but I just want to go ahead and get that out the way real quick. One thing about wisdom, for sure, that I want to go ahead and throw out there: you seek too much, you look too much, no matter whatever area it is, it can definitely be too much. It can be bad for you as well. Wisdom can be unhealthy for you. A lot of knowledge can be unhealthy for you. So, be careful for exactly what it is that you're indulging into. Make sure that your heart's in the right place. Make sure that you prayed about this thing and then you go ahead and start searching. And that's pretty much what I want to throw out there about wisdom. It touches so much. I'm gonna just go ahead and start off with that right there before I start getting into anything specific.
All right, and not picking up where he left off from, because he basically stated what he thought about it. What I think about wisdom is very similar, very much the same in a way, where it is it's just knowledge. It's but I take it a little bit more further. He's probably going to explain it a bit more, but this is how I see it, and that is that wisdom is knowledge, but it is knowledge of everything, more so within yourself. The more knowledge within yourself you know, or learn, I should say, wisdom is more so learning. It's really like on a teacher-student aspect with yourself the entire time. You go out there, you teaching yourself, hey, don't touch the stove, it's hot. And then you touch the stove regardless. As a student, you touch the stove because you thought it wasn't hot. You thought it was just normal for you to still touch it and feel the heat or whatever the case may be, and it burned the crap out of your hands. So it's like that's the beginning stages of how wisdom specifically works within yourself. But the point is that wisdom incorporates a lot of not just yourself, but within God as well. Just like how you stated, me personally, I could sit there and tell you I love Christ, I love God, and things of that nature, but I'd rather speak it. So the more I speak, the more you actually interpret or discern or listen to me, the more you're going to know that, okay, this guy is really in love with God, which I am. So I don't even have to even say it. Real people know. So moving forward, with the wisdom itself that I've obtained and I learned specifically is that, one, you have to be willing to be led into certain things that you want to know. Mm-hmm. You have to be prepared for what you want to know. But there's going to be some things in this life, whether it is beneficial for you or not, or whether it's for your life or not, that you're not going to like, and you're not going to be prepared for. For example, when you learn about your black history, real black history, you have to really prepare yourself, because that's going to mess you up mentally. Very, very mentally. It's going to mess you up a lot. And you have to prepare yourself to really accept that this happened, and you have to also accept the fact that a lot of things that happened in the past is still happening today, but not under the watchful eye as it was before. Because everything is being masked up, everything's being covered up, versus how it was back then when everything was just out in the open. now everything is coming to light. Like I was stating to him the other day, where there was a Jay-Z line on a Jeezy song, and everybody knows the song. Dope Boys Go Crazy. Everybody knows that song. And when Jeezy did the remix with Jay-Z did the last verse. Excuse me. And when he did the last verse, he ended the verse off with the truth shall come at the light. So you better wear your shades because you boy that bright. But good night. And it was a nice ending to it. But really, the truth is really coming to light. And also, wisdom is truth. If you can't understand wisdom is truth, then you're really not a truthful person to yourself, for one, or to any other body else. But that's specifically wisdom for me. Also, this is bugging in my head, but wisdom also incorporates not being anxious for anything at all. Be prepared for what is coming. Always be prepared. And what is going to be blessed upon you, or what is coming to you as a warning as well. Also, wisdom is necessarily listening before speaking.
Yep.
That's all I'm gonna say with that.
2 ears and 1 mouth. Listen twice before you open that bad boy up. Yeah, definitely.
Pretty much.
Definitely.
I mean, pick a hole to use. Which hole you want to use? You want to use the tool that I use with us, or you want to use that big ass hole that's just gonna let loose a lot of stuff that you probably wasn't supposed to say?
Be careful
before you listen.
Be careful.
So
you miss out on your own blessing.
Yeah. So yeah, that's wisdom for me. But that's what it means to me. That's what it means. Always has been for me, and it's very self-explanatory. It's extremely self-explanatory, and I don't know why. Not know why, but it's very understandable as to how or why some folks don't know how to use it or don't know how to obtain wisdom. And it's not something to boast about. Let's get that first and foremost, because I'm not boasting in a way where, like, yeah, I got wisdom. Yeah, that doesn't do anything for me, and then that doesn't do anything for you. Because the second I start doing that, I'm already viewed as a stuck-up, mean, asshole-ish person already. So,
and not even that. Just being honest, having a conversation.
So yeah, pretty much. I don't care, but pretty much. I don't care what you think about me, but yeah. So that's my specific aspect. What happened?
No, I was just gonna jump on 2 things that he mentioned that I find to be very, very important as well too. Wisdom. When you're searching for it and you're looking for it, like he said, there's a lot of different outlets out there as far as social media, how we view anything when it comes to music, shows, entertainment, whatever. There's a lot of different outlets out there that we look at for our our knowledge. Be careful with that. I believe that the best wisdom is usually gained through your own walk. That's why it starts with yourself. Include God, but it starts with yourself. Because another thing that he touched on as well too is that when it comes to wisdom, it will bring change. It will bring change, and you have to prepare yourself for that, for real. Because you're not going to always like it. You're not going to always like it. If your goal is to be celibate, and you know that you're a handsome dude and you're always around women, but you want to be married one day and you want to stop being a whore, then when you start looking for wisdom or knowledge or ways to, set yourself apart from those things that always, drive you to commit whoremongery, then it's going to be really, really hard for you to accept the fact that I can't get no pussy anymore. Real talk. For real. You got to be prepared for it. It's going to bring change. And that's pretty much what I want to throw inside. I think that's very, very important. And was there anything else you want to add?
Not being a hoe anymore is not hard. It really isn't. It's not. And sometimes you do it without you even noticing it.
Yeah.
It just happens.
I just want to throw it out there.
What I've learned from it is that with that specific topic, that type of aspect of wisdom or gaining it, that's exactly what I stated earlier when it comes to putting your hand on that fire and you feeling that fire firsthand instead of actually listening. So,
yep.
It's very easy. I don't want to say it is easy. It's about control. If you don't know how to actually know yourself, how to put yourself in a self-controlled manner, or in a self basis where you could really separate yourself from people. Some people say I always got to have someone around me, or I've heard that before. It not bothers me, but it puzzles me. Like, why would you want somebody around you 24/7 that isn't that one person in your life that you want or love or you know that whether it don't have to be a committed relationship. It could be a friendship kind of thing. Yeah, but at some points it's like, yo, you my boy or you my homegirl, but I need you to get out my face, like, for a few days, probably months,
maybe forever.
Give or take.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's nothing bad about it. It's the fact that with me, I don't want people in my face 24/7. That's annoying. I'm not afraid of anything. I'm not lonely. Yeah, I feel that emotion. But for me to give into that emotion is totally something different. Now, that's a whole entire different aspect of wisdom, where if I learned how that actual emotion works and how that emotion makes me feel, as long as I don't give into that specific emotion, nothing negative or nothing created negatively can come out of it. Because with that loneliness, I can sit up there and scroll through my contacts. I said contacts.
Yeah.
Shit. Contacts.
He's already inside the text message.
Yeah, I'm already in it. Like, I'm already writing the text. Like how that Drake song was, where he's scrolling through his phone. I'm like, and he's scrolling the text, whoever she's supposed to be texting, and it's supposed to be Marvin's room, I think. I don't know. I don't care. The point is that you know you're not supposed to be talking to this motherfucker. You're not supposed to be talking to this person, period. You wrote this person out of your life, but one drunk night, you felt lonely and you gave in, and all of a sudden you're texting this person all over again, inviting them back into your life that was causing harm and causing negativity. And y'all finally meet back up again. You know, you share your drunken emotional self to them, and then by the time you wake up, it's like, oh my gosh, what have I done? Nah, don't ask that. Don't do that. You knew it was good from the jump. Like, just ignore it. Could have went in the bathroom, masturbated, went to sleep, or you could have just prayed and went to sleep. Leave it all alone, all together. Period, point blank. The person's out of your life. Delete it. What's the point of re-establishing that person, especially if it's a negative person? Especially if that person is not supposed to be in your life anymore. I mean, I don't. Whatever. The point is that don't invite certain things when you learn from them already. That's part of wisdom as well. If you've learned from a certain situation, you've gained from that certain situation greatness out of it, whether it's by physical or mental or spiritual, take it and run. That's why there's a church song called Run, Run, Don't Look Back. There's a reason for you not to look back. It's a reason.
Focus on the future.
I don't get it. I for one, just don't get it. There's a reason why I listen to mean people. For example, Jeezy and Tip. You think them people are nice? You think they just sling dope the entire time? That means you're not really listening to their music. You're just listening to whatever is being thrown in your face. They speak on a lot of stuff that we're talking about right now. And they cut out a lot of people out of their lives because just to get to the position they're in right now. Because they wanted that success. They wanted out of that hood. They wanted out of that mentality of lost and weariness and BS. They wanted out of that. Not just doing what they needed to do. Not just simply doing what they needed to do to provide. But just, it was so much more than that. But that's wisdom as well.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. James, if you want to go biblical, James is the perfect dude. Timothy too. And I'm not saying that because that's part of our names or government names. The point is that they speak wisdom. Paul, Peter, every last one of them.
Proverbs all day.
Proverbs will slap you in the face.
Yeah.
Specifically. You thought I was harsh? All right. Going there without knowing anything, without knowing nothing, open-minded, whatever, and Proverbs would slap you in the face harder than your mama would.
By the way, ladies and gentlemen, these are different books and outlets besides CNN and BET and Scandal and Facebook.
I didn't even want to mention any of those stations because they are fabrications. So I don't speak per fabrication.
Yeah.
If I do mention them, that means something happened on that station that was very positive. Other than that, I don't talk about it.
That's what I'm getting at. These are the outlets right here that you really want to check out. So do that right there, most definitely.
Not the TV. We're talking about
not the TV. You know, James, Timothy, you know, stuff like that. Proverbs. Pretty much. That's why I was going with that. But that was it, man. It's more to come because as you guys see, we started going on wisdom. It touches a lot, and if my brother didn't want to speak on anything else, then I'm gonna let you guys know right now once again. J. Allen Poe, Tim Forbes, Snap Out the Funk. We're both gonna have our subscriptions down below. Check us out. From time to time, you will see a lot more going on with our own productions as well. And we look forward to hearing from you. You know, this can only keep going a lot more if we hear from you. We would like to hear what you have to say. Don't be shy. Don't think you're going to offend us. Nah. Open up your mouth.
Still sharp as steel.
Yeah.
Plain as day.
Mm-hmm. Open your mouth.
Still sharp as steel.
Yeah.
There's nothing more I can say about that. I could go. There's a lot more I can say about that. But it's the simple fact of still sharpening steel. I don't want to hear no crap about. Oh my God, you guys are so great. All right, that's awesome. What else? What
did you get from this? What was so great about it? Please let us know.
I don't care for that. I mean, I appreciate the gratitude. I appreciate the compliment. But I am way more than just compliments or giving compliments. You're testing my intelligence.
You want to give me a compliment? Share this video. How about that?
There you go.
You feel me?
Share it. Comment. Actually comment.
Mm-hmm.
I don't get you know what? Okay, great. Point is that still sharp as steel. Still sharp as steel. This is exactly that. It's exactly that. It's exactly that. So yeah, we'll see you. This was episode 4 of season 1. So just buckle up. We got more to come.
Peace. Bless.